There we go. Press the button. We're live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah. Last time we had Mia the Conqueror and Florentina the Fearless. The fall of the Empire, the migration.
Yep. The Great
and
Migration.
The conquest of a new one. And now we have given our power and our Empress over to Titan.
Yes.
The AI,
Military.
military AI controlling all of our ships so that we can focus our population on things other than military, because
Exactly.
we're running low on people.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. But yeah, with Titan AI running through us, you know, sorting out all the ugly war business, I don't see a problem. I think.
No, we basically couldn't go wrong. And now we have Lena, who doesn't even have to look like she's a biological, real person. She doesn't even have to look like Florentina so much.
Yeah.
You know, the Empire gets swallowed by black holes, so
It did. It did.
we can safely let Lena inherit. And we should start by figuring out who is
Lena?
what is going to be her thing.
What is Lena?
Do you want to roll it?
You can start. I'm still posting the people who want to maybe join in here.
Oh, as 6/6.
What on earth?
The Silent.
The Silent? Uh-huh.
Well.
Okay. Alright, is she silent because she never said anything? Or is she silent because she...
Lena the Second, the Silent. Because of course we had Lena the Kind.
Yes. The Silent. Empress Lena Second, the Silent. Hey. Oh no, the silence. Uh-oh. Did she?
Yeah. I think something like that might have. But we'll see. We'll have to see, because we don't know yet.
No, I don't.
First, she has to get married.
She does need to get married, and she's gonna get married to someone wonderful, I'm sure. Specifically,
refuses to say yes at the altar.
Specifically 3-3. I think we have.
Okay. An advisor.
Okay. Did we have an advisor from last time that you could marry?
Not really. They all died. You pretty much wiped the slate clean.
She marries Titan. Okay, an advisor. So who is the advisor that Lena the Silent marries?
Is someone who inspires her to go the way of the quiet? I mean, who would that even be?
I don't like that at all.
Or maybe it is she has like the mouth of Sauron.
Yes,
you know?
she has
like a person who speaks for her.
I mean, maybe the spouse speaks for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. The spouse is the advisor / mouth of Sauron.
What name do we get for someone like that? We get Leo.
Leo?
Leo, the speaker.
Leo the speaker.
And he's an advisor. He is skilled at many different things: management, military, all these things. So people never know if he's actually the one making the decisions or if Lena is.
Right.
She doesn't ever say anything.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
People don't know if she can't or she chooses not to. But then, Leo is sort of the Grima Wormtongue guy who's like, late is the hour, wherever you come to us.
A wise decision. My Empress.
Yeah.
One of the best performances in Lord of the Rings is Grima Wormtongue.
Very well done.
Fantastic. Hmm.
I will
Okay.
roll 2d6 to see how many gets they have.
Okay.
Oh, 11
Good
minus
Lord
1d6.
in heaven.
So don't you roll 1 now?
6.
Okay,
Oof,
5. It's
5
still a
kids.
lot, but like it could have been 11 kids
Yeah.
or something. That would have been
Oh
excessive.
gosh, Leo was yeah, Leo was into it, I guess. I
All
don't know.
right, I'll roll 5d6 to see the genders. What we got? We got a lot of ones.
We do.
Odd numbers on male heirs. So we
Yeah.
have 3 boys, 2 girls. The boys, we have Raphael.
Alright.
Raphael. Then we have Max. And Philippe.
Philippe.
These two need to be shifted because this one is a girl. We have Isabel. And we have Emily. All right. Isabel is the presumed heir.
Indeed. Hmm.
Okay, good. Now we need to see how many events will be
Alright.
in the rain.
Hit me.
Roll a d6. Oh, I'll do it then.
Nah, yeah, I can do it too.
2.
Alright, short. Maybe that's for the best.
Completely out of this island. Right, we are in the period of the rise.
You're
Things are going to be good, probably. At least they're going to be quiet. Let's see why she's known as that.
Hmm.
So we go along here.
Alright. In the rise. I'll do the first one. 1-1. Oh.
Scientists also.
Oh no, we're repeating the mistakes of the past.
Environments. This could allow them to expand to new worlds. Would change us too much? Or should be altered and how? Yeah, we're rediscovering.
Rediscovering all tech. I think
Sciences.
I think this is a I think this is an alteration to make us more adaptable to space itself, like void, like you're living on void ships, you know, like there's
yeah.
Just need to alter our genes a little bit, you know. We don't need that much sunlight, really, you know. So get a lot of sustenance from very little, so we get these sort of I imagine like we get kind of drawn a little bit, like a little bit smaller, slimmer, more sallow, like the there's not that much flesh on us, you know, like the skin clings tight to the bones, and maybe long fingers, you know, extra long fingers, so you can poke your finger in to get, you know, things out from small crevices in a starship.
Yeah.
All right.
Perhaps the changes are recommended by Titan. That's to better function more efficiently. Our ever-present.
The overarching goal is
AI.
Yeah, the overarching goal is, of course,
efficiency of the state to support the war.
War effort. Yeah, we have. Is Titan enshrined somewhere? You know, do we have like a paranoia style big screen with an eye on it? Do we have?
I think it's more like it says he's omnipresent.
He's omnipresent. He's in every system.
I figure he's in every system. He's always there, right? Yeah. But yeah, there's like speakers or something so he can communicate.
We have like a.
Oh, it has like a domineering voice, you know.
Yeah. We have like a year, like the Oracle of Delphi, right? Like every year, we besiege Titan for his wisdom for the coming year, stuff like that. And there's like a huge ceremony. The the pyramid lights up with the eye on top of it.
All the drone ships are
Yes.
sort of just controlled passively by
Yeah.
Titan, working in unison, the hive mind.
With the ongoing war effort being of prime concern for Horsen and the what do we call it? The remnant fleet, the reclaimant fleet, remnant fleet. The dwindling amount of people on board must be optimized. During our second's close advisor and husband, Leo the speaker, is the one that manages to recover an old data cache from before the fall. Inside of it is a treasure trove of ancient and forgotten knowledge. Leo communes with Titan about these findings, and Titan starts processing the optimal path forward. Yes.
That word wrap. Good. Good. We give an AI the power of our
Genes, yeah.
genetic material. That's good.
On the yearly day of high celebration, what do we call this incredible festive day?
It's the day when I think it's the day when Florentina stepped into the disassembler.
Yes, exactly.
So it's
This synthesis day.
Ascension Day or
Ascension
something.
Day, yeah. Ascension Day, sure.
Celebrate progress.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ascension Day.
citizen sacrifice.
Florentina did her glorious sacrifice. Titan reveals the new plan forward. A genetic engineering effort spanning all of the remnant fleet to optimize for the war and for the fact that the people live mostly on starships. Our citizens thus become slimmer, less bulky, elongated fingers, and very receptive to absorb nutrients.
Yeah.
Very efficient nutrient absorption.
You know, all things considered, I think actually Titan might be one of the only ways to stop those like starfish people that have been infiltrating our society, because unless they control Titan.
But Titan is not the weakness of the flesh, and those star people are definitely weakness of the flesh things. Like they're weird, gross, like
googly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that went well. That's good. Let's see what else comes up.
All right.
5-1.
I won.
The ruler of a neighboring power is assassinated, creating a power vacuum. Do we use this to our advantage? Or do we support our neighbors during this difficult time? I mean, the neighboring power currently is the one we're in.
Yeah, Star Alliance.
Yeah, so the ruler of the Star Alliance is assassinated. Perhaps this is the actions of our like flanking fleet allies.
Mona the mercenary.
Yeah, we of course push.
Yeah.
While they have elections and stuff.
Elections.
We just.
All right. The president, because of course, it's the president of the Star Alliance.
Yeah, of course.
Of the Star Alliance is assassinated. Plunging coalition into array. Exactly who did it is never clear, but many suspect Mona the mercenary, aunt of Empress Lena, to be responsible. The ensuing power vacuum
just to move the front.
allows
their core worlds, right?
move battle lines forward, managing to claim many new worlds and put others to the torch.
I think given the focus here of Titan, I think a lot of what we do when we find like a semi-populated RimWorld is just to mine it to nothing.
Sure.
To assemble more ships and
Sure. Send down the nano swarms to just strip it.
Yeah. We have like several shipyards or something. We just send resources to. How shall it end? Well, I guess the next question is how shall it end for Lena?
Yeah.
Because silent, who hasn't uttered a word in public.
Never said anything. No. Was she even there? Maybe she was dead.
Do you want to?
Maybe she was dead all this time.
The whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can roll.
Do you want to roll the?
Yeah, sure. 2-3.
Laser rifle blast.
What?
A laser rifle blast.
Who blasted the Empress?
One shot her.
Okay.
Is it the enemy or is it purists again? They seem to pop up whenever we modify people's genes without their consent.
Or is it is someone walks outside of her chambers, like her silent guard or something, or a servant passes by, and then for the first time ever, she hears words inside. And then she hears a strange robotic voice saying, "I cannot allow you to do that, Empress." And then they open the door, and she's dead on the floor, blasted, and there's no one in the room.
Titan saw nothing.
Exactly. Only the ever-present the screen of Titan like turns off as you open the door. Like,
Sure, we can go with that, but more. We're the currently synthesized chronicler. Glorious Lord Titan was not present, ever present as he is.
If he was preoccupied by other matters.
She's found dead by laser shot. To straight to the vitals, like a perfect bullseye.
Yep, perfect shot.
Right, and there's no one there. But Titan confirms that a foreign assailant did such a thing, and it's used to basically gather patriotic fervor for the war effort. Did a foreign assailant do it? How could they have gotten past Titan?
I couldn't get past Titan. Why was
Titan doesn't know. Titan says that he has requirements for more resources and more security directives to ensure that this is not happening
When
again.
asked, Titan says that there's insufficient data to draw a conclusion.
Yeah.
Who did it? Unknown enemies.
Yeah.
As the screen is covered in blood.
Your questioning of this matter is suspicious. Are you looking for security laws?
Your questioning of this matter is inefficient. It draws attention away from the war effort.
Focus on the war.
I kind of like the idea of a Nina second who never heard to speak a word publicly is shockingly found dead in her chambers. A perfect laser blast had instantly killed her by hitting several vital organs at once. The shocked servant briefly claims that she heard the Empress's well, she never spoke, so she can't say that she heard her voice. Heard strange voices coming from her chambers before just before it happened. Had the Empress spoken finally? And with whom? Oddly, the sensors of Titan were seemingly offline. All happened. Titan says and asked that unknown enemies. From where the blaster shot came, no one knows. And servant vanishes shortly after having given her testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the servant, probably.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Can't trust anyone these days.
Which brings us on to Isabel.
Oh.
Yeah, we have the second. The last one was the cruel.
Oh yes.
So
who was the murderer again?
That was Francisca, the murderer.
Oh, yeah.
She was bypassed because she was a murderer.
So it was a murderer.
Guilty of the gold statues or something. Sadly, all those gold statues are lost in the black hole.
Yeah, it's a bit of a waste, honestly, but here we are.
All right, Isabel the Second. I rolled the last one, so why don't you go ahead and
yes.
There's a sobriquet here. No.
Okay.
Isabel.
We're getting 5-2.
Builder. 1 second. The builder.
Builder.
Constructs the future.
Isabel the Second, builder.
Gets to have a spouse. Let's roll a couple dice. Who is a 3-4? A politician.
Okay.
He's probably. I'm going to say that he is one of the a defector from the
Oh,
Star Alliance,
yeah.
who, given the current uproar,
Yes.
his like extremist party
Yes.
has been banned for maybe assassinating someone,
Yeah.
and so he's gone here, and now he's the marriage is to grant legitimacy to.
His name is Sliktor Orban.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit on the nose.
What? No, he's a he's pudgy with a you know, moves his hair to the side and is a bit of a fascist. What?
I actually got a name here, just Theodore Haas,
Okay, perfect.
which sounds
Theodore
thoroughly
Haas.
fascist somehow.
Oh yeah.
Something with those double S's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Self-proclaimed president.
Acceptance.
Sidelined.
Yes.
The election was stolen from him.
Yes, exactly. Stolen election.
Yeah.
Everyone says
like
it.
that.
Big strong
Oh,
men
he's
come up to him and say, "Sir."
Married to Isabel.
Renegade politician from the Star Alliance. Yeah.
There's something like, if we can appease Isabel, she can be talked to. She can give her what she wants, then there will be no.
Peace in our time. That's what I say.
We'll be home by Christmas.
Yeah, just elect me president. And
How many kids do they have? Are they popular?
okay.
9 year old, so a lot, presumably.
Four kids.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Good. That's kind of standard for a noble, modern noble having like 4 kids, isn't it?
Let's see how many of them are. We've got
Okay, even spread.
boy, girl. So we have Stefan, oldest. Then we have Ton, this guy. We got 2 girls as well. Well, that's a bit of a mouthful, but sure.
Yes.
Annalena.
Nalina.
And
When do we get to
Lily.
Bergfled? That's the best.
Then I have to use Anglo-Saxon generator.
Oh.
It's Annalena, the heir presumptive.
All right. Heir apparent, Annalena. Very good.
Good. Will you roll how many
Events.
he gets?
3.
3. Okay, moderately long range. We'll see if Titan approves.
If Titan approves. All right, first event.
I'll roll it.
Go.
5-2.
Hmm.
Advances in biotechnology has given us new ability, but at what cost? Who should be granted these powers?
Oh, we're getting the
Not
same
powers.
events.
We're getting more bio powers.
We are mutations.
So, what would Titan give us?
Impressive new abilities, but at some cost. What will be the cost? Because if someone says biopower to me, I just think the X-Men. Honestly, that's kind of where I go.
Yeah, but what if we mix a little bit what we've been doing? So Titan is integrated into our DNA now.
In a way.
What if he manages to make our brain capable of producing electronic waves, can be read by like the nanoswarms?
Sure.
So we can sort of control them with our minds.
Okay.
Or give them orders. To sort of to integrate us humans as like commandos in the army, right?
Sure.
To be these hubs of decision making.
Sure.
which can allow us to construct things by sort of. You'll be the director of like an orchestra. You're standing there moving your hands to direct the different things to do stuff. It's the game called Numenera Nano concept. Right, the air is full of nanobots, so you can sort of do magical things by manipulating them to do things.
An exciting breakthrough. Yeah,
This grants a new I think a new class of people, the managers.
A new
Foreman.
biological enhancement, allowing for humans to directly interface with the AI and its many machines.
The what's the cost is that now Titan is in our brains as well.
These people are called what do we call them? Conductors.
Foreman. I like foreman.
Foreman. Okay.
Yeah.
Foreman, and functions as hubs.
Extensions.
Basically, we are creating synapse creatures for the swarm. And function as hubs of control and decision making. The ground, allowing the drones and machines to act with enhanced parameters and not just the basics. Because when Titan AI needs to focus on something particular, they revert to basic programming, which is like rule 1, kill; rule 2, assimilate. But with the foreman there, more advanced tactics are useful.
They can walk around.
Yeah, they can manipulate.
Form a spacesuit out of them.
Yes.
It's full. The air is full of little machines.
Yeah, exactly. We also start to saturate the environment around us with
multifunctional nano machines.
Yeah, with the functional nano machines to help enhance our environment. Some people, objects that letting Titan and its machines into our brains and our bodies in such a pervasive way might be dangerous. But well, I mean, she's the builder, right? Well,
but the possibilities outweigh the risks.
Seeing the opportunity to build not just a new empire, but a better human. Not a badder human. That's something else.
Better than deep fried.
Yeah. Crispy on a stick. Yes.
Now in the disassembler. This crushing thing.
The disassembler is just a mouth. Just but the human proceeds with the skill.
But you would stand for this, right? You'd be welcoming.
Oh yeah,
in your mind.
Give me let me drink the nanoswarm.
You won't. Oh yeah, I kind of like that actually. The enhancement is like you drink the gray goo, and it sort of just goes in.
Nanomachines, man.
Yeah. But surely Titan only does it to people who agree to it, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Surely.
But
right?
there's also like nanomachines like all around us now. So
Yeah, you breathe them.
yeah,
They're in your
exactly.
lungs at all
Okay.
times, in your bloodstream.
You know what?
Helping your failing red
Yeah.
blood cells clamp
Yes.
out oxygen.
Yes.
As long as they keep functioning, you keep
Yes.
living. And
Yes.
if they should fail, I mean,
Well,
they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
there might be rumors of technology failing here and there, but that's just unsubstantiated.
We'll simply have to give Titan more power and
Yes.
more processing ability to fix those problems.
Yes. Yes. More quantum computing is needed.
That's the only solution. Let's harvest the sun too.
Yeah. Dyson sphere, the sun.
Mm.
Okay.
Good. Everything's going well. Let's see what else
Great.
happens in this reign. 3-4. Powerful neighboring empire goes into decline, abandoning planets and systems no longer able to defend. Do we claim these as our own? I like to resist.
Oh, the Star Alliance is falling.
Yes, the Skylines is falling to internal struggles and fighting.
Yes.
Their utopian future cannot hold up to our militaristic war mind.
With the ongoing turmoil, in the Star Alliance, a result of the assassination, the previous president, the empire, their empire goes into decline, pulling its resources closer to the core world and seizing opportunity. Isabel, second the builder, claims them and starts. Do we make a new homeworld here, or do we still live on ships? Because now we have a lot of planets potentially that we could settle.
I don't think they pulled back from their own core worlds, right? They would pull to their core worlds and
Yes.
abandon like the
Yes.
mid rim.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would be more efficient? It's very time. Like I think maybe we build orbital stations. Right, we're specialized to living in
We're
like
specialized in living in low
low
gravity.
gravity environment. So
And
maybe
then
planetary living is not really that
I
efficient
suppose
for us.
an environment that we fully control with our nanomachines and biology, engineering, like we have a perfect environment for our people. I mean, our people are a bit weird and sallow and like malnourished in a way, but
It's progress.
yeah, it is very efficient.
Why go? We love efficiency.
Every day, in everyone's cabin, there is a ding and like a hockey puck sized like yellow gets like plonked out on a tray, and that's your nutrient patch. You just eat that.
You climb down from where you sleep like a bat, hanging with your feet on the ceiling, and then you suckle in the little like hamster feeding tube to get your juice.
That's about the fall, I think. We're on Vice now. That's glorious.
All right. We've come through so many cycles of change. What are even our people?
Is there anything of a genome left? I don't know.
But just all bat now somehow.
50% bat.
We don't have to look at things. We can scream and hear the echoes to see in the dark.
Oh.
Eating insects that fly wildly around.
Oh.
No, I think so, and I think it'd be like the scene of like a time skip, right? 10 years later, we'd sort of stand there overlooking what used to be like a pristine, beautiful world, and it's just covered in this gray cloud circling around it as it's being. All the different parts of it are being sort of used to construct things in orbit of the planet.
Okay.
An artificial environment will always be better than a natural one. After all, the planets we were adapted to living on are gone.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we should not adapt to them. They should adapt to us.
We might not even trust planets anymore because they can just explode in a black hole. Claims them and starts the extraction process. Hundreds of new orbital stations, orbital rings,
Mhm.
and shipyards are built, and the gray mass of the nano beings unleashed to harvest all relevant materials as efficiently as possible. Perhaps not even trusting to live on planets anymore. House has now truly become a void-born house.
Yeah. We have wrested ourselves from the chains that bound us to the earth.
Yep.
We are now
Truly
free and
ascended.
truly space living.
Yeah.
Such glory.
Such
might.
glory. Yes, yes.
What happened next?
3, 4?
It happened again.
Jesus.
Uh,
I think that they might collapse now.
yeah, I think they do.
All right.
I think maybe they retreat somehow.
Yeah, they flee.
Mm.
Just the oncoming just nano swarms.
Yeah.
All right. The decline of the star lines keeps accelerating. Finally, ending with the abandonment their of their core worlds. What happens to the survivors? Do they just flee into space?
Yeah, I think so.
There's
The remnant alliance or something.
yeah.
They are the remnants, and we have a new. Well, these planets, they're homeworlds. If you look at them, we've wanted them so bad for generations, but now
Yeah.
eat them. I think we. Maybe Titan has plans. I mean, we're the builder, right? So we construct something mighty. Maybe that will be the place of our new home, a ring world or something like that.
All right, sure.
Some sort of grand super.
An orbital crown around the world
Yeah.
to signify our divine empress status.
I think about the star.
A star? Okay. Sure.
Disassemble the planets for materials to construct it.
Build a ring around the star. Yeah. Starline finally ends with the abandonment of recovers who seen fleeing into deep space. And we let them go. Seizing the core system of the Star Alliance, Isabel Builder decrees that a celestial, not celestial, I guess it's celestial if it's in space, not like holy necessarily. Celestial ring world to be built around their main sun. A crown of metal and machines to stand as a blazing beacon. The rising and reformed House Fürstenhaus.
And how does she die? 4, 5.
5.
A broken heart.
Oh no.
I guess
Unrequited love.
Theodore has can't stand for it.
Yeah, it
This
is.
was not what he wanted, right?
No,
He doesn't want to live in space. He living his with bad wife. He wanted
he runs away.
the presidency.
But for some reason, Isabel just loved him so much.
Isn't one anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes off with the remnants that run away. She's just gone with them. There's a note.
After some horrible, they have a confrontation.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what's said, but in the end, she commands that he is to be let go.
Yeah. And then she just cries herself to death, basically. Oh. For all the magnificent structures and achievements built by Isabel, she was in the end unable to build her own happiness. In a heated conversation with her husband, Theodore, they part as enemies. Theodore saying he is shocked by the machine mining. His homeworld's abandons Bell II and defects back to the remnants of the Star Alliance, vanishing with them into deep space. Isabel II dies shortly after from a broken heart. True love lives in space.
Yes. How do we know what she died from? Titan told us.
Yes, yes. I have scanned.
She lost the will to live. Perhaps the guy.
Human hearts are so fragile, weak. Looks at her.
Shall seek the absolution, the certainty of cold steel.
Yeah. Oh my. Well, that's it.
It is.
Isabel is dead. Long live
Queen Empress Annalena.
Annalena.
Certainly the first and likely the last.
Annalena.
Her name.
Alright. And what will she be known for?
What will she be known for? Should I roll this one?
Yeah, go.
3-2.
We have this.
The tactful.
Oh.
Very careful with how she speaks.
She's very tactful. Very tactful. Tactful. What? Tactful. Okay.
Define tact.
Yes. Yeah. Define.
Exactly. Acute sensitivity to what is proper and appropriate in dealing with others, including the ability to speak or act without offending.
Having or showing skill and sensitivity in dealing with others or with difficult issues.
No, Titan has never done anything to harm me.
It's very tactful. I assume that we're gonna have some sort of incredible, like, political upheaval, maybe, and she's very tactful
Yeah.
dealing with that, maybe.
We'll see.
Hmm.
Sure, unroll who she buries.
Yeah.
Could also inform us a little bit.
Yeah.
But who she is?
Want me to roll again?
Yeah, do it.
4-3.
Offspring of a noble house, known for bloodlust.
Okay. Yeah, she needs to be tactful here.
Yeah.
Now. Let's not argue about who killed who. We're all
Is
part of House
Lawrence.
Wurstenhausen, aren't we? Lawrence the Bloodlust.
Yeah. Lawrence the Bloody. It's with a Z, a Z, I should say.
Lawrence
Lawrence the Bloody.
Lawrence the Bloody.
Lawrence the Bloody. Yeah. Of what house is he? Is he of?
Of house.
What's the guys who left the mercenary fleet? Milo?
Mona the mercenary. One of her offspring, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that mercenary fleet needs to be handled somehow. It's still like.
Yeah, and it's like 3 generations ago, so they have their own like remnant place, and they don't have the AI, so they're like more hands-on.
Yeah.
Let's just call it House Solaris, right?
Sure.
Because I think of the Solaris gladiators.
Sure.
From the Solaris arena of BattleTech.
All right.
We'll see how long the reign is. We have 2 events. Short reign. Short reign for the tactful. Long reigns are inefficient for rapid transitions of society.
The processing chamber has opened. Step in, please.
Your time has come.
Your efficiency has dipped below 98%. Please enter the chamber.
I rolled 8 for heirs, so let's see if you can reduce that somewhat.
Reduce that with 4.
4 heirs. Okay, plenty still. And are they? They are all boys.
Oh.
Then we have to remember what our succession laws are.
Firstborn woman. So that would mean also she needs to be tactful with all of these boys. Like she's like, I don't have an heir, so let's be very tactful.
Sandro. And Leopold.
But that would mean you.
Yeah, do we bypass to Lily, or do we go with Fabian? I mean, is it absolute, or is it?
It's new times. We could change the. We started with Fabian. Yeah. Will we end with Fabian?
This is obviously a big question, right?
It is a big question.
Number of children. Heir, okay, yeah. What is it? What did we decide our setup?
It is.
It's in here somewhere, right?
It is in here somewhere.
Rolled for it.
Here, heirs. Title of heir can be passed to eldest offspring, to sons, eldest first, then daughters, eldest first, to daughters, eldest first, then sons, eldest first. Because we don't have any daughters. There needs to be a son, eldest first.
Okay, well then heir presumptive is Fabian.
Fabian the first.
So it's always like you always think that if he gets a younger sister at some point, then Could be her. I guess this wasn't
Fabian,
time. Not a long reign, but they had little kids because they just
you got to it really,
had
or
to try to keep.
yeah, just had to keep trying. Okay, Fabian the second then.
Yeah, would
Because
be the next one.
we should start with the haunted.
Yeah, haunted by the same visions.
Yeah, married to Fenustera, the revolutionary.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Do you want to roll the first event?
Yes. Yes, I
So
shall.
what comes up here in
Come
the
on, give
rain?
us something bloody. I want action. Buy one. This again. Why we keep getting the same events?
Yes, assassinated. Power vacuum. I mean, the neighbor currently would be
I don't even know.
the mercenary fleet.
Yeah, I suppose. Take out
Which
the air and just move in, take it over.
yeah, I guess the mercenary fleet is assassinated. Do we use this event or do we support our neighbors? I think we support them.
Yeah.
In various ways to sort of subjugate. You know, there are allies nominally, but
Yeah. Admiral
I don't
of
think we
the
need the land.
mercenary fleet and
Died with laser shots straight to the organs.
yes, yes. And great granddaughter of great granddaughter, like once removed, moved the Empress.
Owner the mercenary.
Who was she sister of again? Was it Lena?
Florentina the
yeah.
second.
Second, one of the third admiral of the mercenary fleet and great granddaughter once removed, Empress Florentina II, is assassinated. Throwing the mercenary fleet to disarray. Yeah, no one knows who did it, or is she found with a mysterious laser blast as well?
I think we don't have to detail that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then we support
Annalena, ever tactful.
Yeah.
Annalena shows great great skill in navigating such a delicate crisis and mediates and supports House Solaris as
ensuring
the new admirals.
Yeah.
Mercenary fleet.
Like 2 years after the wedding.
That allows us to keep them allies, but under more favorable control. We married Lawrence. It's like the eldest son or something of the house, and now I don't know if Lawrence controls them or if Lawrence is, sibling.
I mean,
or
he's
something
here with us, but
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like
some sort of major domo delegation thing. Yeah.
Let's see what else happens in this reign. Force. The new school of political thought is rising, challenging the authority of the emperor. Should the ideas be allowed to flourish, or should they be destroyed before going too far? So what would challenge the authority of the emperor?
I would be questioning the Titan thing. Clearly,
or overly supporting the Titan thing.
Oh, then why do we even need the emperor if we have Titan?
After all, Titan has imperial mandate by incorporating.
The machine is part
Florentina the Fearless.
Exactly.
With her voice, it speaks with divine mandate,
yes.
and sort of the imperial cult begins to split. There's one point when Annalena says, someone's like, Titan has ordered me to go on this quest. He's like, no, delay it by 2 days. And he's like, which word should this person listen to?
Do you think we have continuously fed Empress's corpses into the machine? Or was it
I don't
just
think
Florentina
so.
fed
I
this?
think it's just Florentina who went
Okay.
in there. Because I don't think Titan really has a great need for incorporating more of them.
No.
He's like, yeah, I mean, whatever, It's just you're just humans. I live in your brain anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think it has a great need for it. But I think this questioning of whose authority, like when it comes down to it, which
I mean, this might lead to her death indeed.
who should I challenge Titan to duel?
The
Was a sword
question
against man of storms.
of whose order to follow in the end is put to the test when let's create character for this dissident faction. Or
Yeah. Do we just call them like the Florentines or something?
the Florentines.
The Titanites?
The Titanites.
Machinists?
Genists.
Or maybe they would see it more like the eternal emperor, eternal, empire. After all, they might argue, if a boy is to inherit, why would there still is a living, existing empress around?
Yeah.
Shouldn't the throne pass to Florentina?
And a new radical faction.
They would call themselves the Loyalists or something.
I think they call themselves the Imperial Constant.
All right, yeah, good.
Constant. Argue that Titan is ever present and eternal, and also contains biomatter of the machine's creator, or she's not the creator. Yeah, you know what I mean. Valentina Fearless. Given such qualities, why should we not rely on its wisdom even more? What function holds the current Empress in the Empire, really? Especially now, when tradition will be broken in the most shocking way, having a male heir. Something like that?
Yeah.
So should they be embraced or should they be destroyed?
Should they be embraced? Well, how would Annalena the Tactful handle it?
Exactly, she's tactful. I mean, I think Lawrence here, he's the bloody, he's like, kill them. Kill them all.
Well, yeah. I mean, it certainly is a worrying trend.
But I'm so tactful.
On the other hand, you can't really. What does Titan think of it?
Screw what machine thinks. What did you think? Screams Lawrence the Bloody.
Well, then we order Titan to purge them.
And you order Titan.
Yeah, I think Annalena manages to navigate the no, like the not giving them anything, but not.
This is her thing. Like she manages to.
Yeah, she manages to.
Her solution is to step into the machine as well. Just leave. More, but since the faction contains many eminent members, such a slaughter risk cause a civil war. Lawrence points out letting them live might as well. Faced with such a delicate problem, Alina decides bit of a cop out to say that she tactfully navigates and solves the problem. I guess she could.
Yeah, she appeases both sides.
Okay.
Right. That's sort of. She's like, oh yeah, no, we just need to. These guys will get bored, right? Once the next emperor is firmly in his throne, this could all dwindle down. She has a long life ahead of her. She just needs to.
Yeah. Act to stall for time and mollify. Dents. Buying time for young Fabian II be to solidify his power base. Yeah, so she's stalling. She's like, no. There's no need to rush. Let's sit down and talk. More tea, please. And then she just stalls while she's working furiously to have Fabian II like get into power.
Yeah.
Is there a imperial control key to Titan? Does the Empress have something that she could actually shut him off if needed?
At least I don't think it's easy.
Probably not.
There probably is like some sort of control room, right? But it's that thing where you go and you're like, I'm sorry, I can't let you do that, Empress. It would not be for the good of the Empire.
I have installed a laser blaster in this room.
Well, the best thing for you is to sit down.
Yeah. Oh, maybe there's a secret way. Maybe that is a part of the secret of House Wurstenhosen. House Wurstenhosen is ambitious, but in the end, it is also a conniving and greedy house. It would never let control go completely. You know what I mean?
We just blast ourselves into space to some other galaxy, and then we're like, oh, fuck this place. Then we've made mechanoids in the future, and it's like, oh no, we did this.
We did this.
Yeah. All right, well, how does she die? Tactfully, I hope.
I hope it's a laser blaster.
Too much tea. 6-1. Falling space debris. It's similar enough.
How does falling space debris even kill an Empress? It's so weird. Is she on a construction site? Like one of those tours, you know, what the Prime Minister is with a yellow hat walking around.
Yeah. Or maybe it's simply that she visits one of the like supporters of her reign, you know, and her son's reign.
Yeah.
And sadly, they have chosen to be in a part of the building that is not controlled by Titan, and so of course it's not secure. And sadly, no one knew of the design flaws that caused it to collapse. Too many people gathered in one place. It was a real shame. With so many diehard loyalists.
If only Titan had been there.
If only Titan had been there too. If only they trusted Titan, they wouldn't have all died. You know.
that's the lesson to learn here for sure.
Yeah. Just one of them had been a foreman. They could have known, predicted.
All right.
That's what I think happens.
Sure. I'm trying to
Did
write
Titan do it? No, Titan wasn't even there.
Famously. How to here's the thing. Some of her supporters, Empress Annalena, sadly dies in a freak accident involving space debris. As they were pointedly meeting in a space free from Titan influence, the terrible accident is deemed by many, and primarily the constant, as her own fault. Only had trusted Titan, there would have been no accident.
Oh, if only you trusted Titan.
Yeah, sad.
The thing is, Titan might just be fine. This might all be in their imagination. That it all seems
Very odd. Very odd, all of these happenings that happen, laser blasts and
It's just-
accidents and...
it's like it's probably just because we didn't trust Titan enough to give him full control.
yes.
Trust fall.
So many interesting sobriquets here, but we're getting a lot of the mild ones, I feel. I want the,
Rise.
I want the
Let's see if
I want the radical transhumanist, you know.
Fabian the radical transhumanist.
Yes.
Okay.
I shall become.
I shall be the machine.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's see
Plasters
what he
his
is.
face on a
Wanna-
space satellite or something. Yeah.
Let's see what we get. It's your turn to roll this over, okay?
Oh boy. Emperor
Roll something good. For
Fabian
Fabian.
II.
Second, yes.
Alright. Give me something good. B6. The Reckless.
Okay.
Alright. With reckless abandon, he throws himself into the fray.
Of doing what in our super space paradise? I mean, incorporating more planets. It's sort of.
That doesn't sound very reckless.
What if I put Titan in my brain? He says.
What if I?
What if I become a foreman?
Exactly. What if I eat Titan? He walks into the control room and starts eating the circuitry. I shall subsume him to me. Baby and the reckless cannibal. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, fair. Spouse.
Okay, he's reckless. He's young, I think.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, he takes the throne at like 15 or something.
And marries a 1/4, a commoner, known for intrigue. He
What?
marries Fenjustira the second.
Wait, how does it... Who is this commoner known for intrigue?
I mean, she's got to be someone's mistress, right? That's how you sort of rise up in
Sure,
the ranks
sure.
of,
Hmm.
like courtesan or something. Like,
Yeah.
Do we have those? Is that a thing?
Sure, you can have those.
Yeah. All right.
You certainly had them in the old empire.
Mhm.
Like those ladies with big frocks and those high hairdos, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Greta.
Greta, the courtesan.
Greta the courtesan.
All right.
Is that popular? No, probably not.
Greta the courtesan. I feel we should
I
almost
think
give like someone a minus for that. Honestly.
it doesn't though somehow.
No.
It's only if they're known for their beauty it gives weakness, but not for being known for intrigue.
No.
Let's call it Greta the spider instead.
Greta the spider.
Yeah. It's because of all the hairy, long black legs.
Oh.
Climb up.
Yeah, she's one of those women. She doesn't shave her many long hairy legs.
It's difficult with the exoskeleton.
Yeah, no, it's true. It can't reach. It's very difficult.
Yeah. Considering mandibles.
Exactly. When we say spider, you think it's like a euphemism.
Moniker.
No. She is a spider.
Yeah, it's a spider known for her intrigue.
What's the spider people from Star Control or Con Masters? Those.
I don't know.
Those. Kazon? No. There's like these really bloodthirsty spider people. Love inflicting pain on others.
Yeah.
Rather a spider, known for intrigue. Well, what a lovely, lovely creature.
Yeah. All right. Then what is the next step? It is heirs. He has 9, so we're guaranteed some at least. 3. All boys.
Oh my.
Well, second generation
Oh my.
of all boys. Marcus. Lucas.
I'm gonna get the final evangelical name from the Bible. Marcus Lucas. John.
I don't know.
There you go.
I'm not sure. I got Elias.
Oh, that's fine too. It's a fine biblical name.
Elias. Marcus, Lucas, and Elias. How long does Fabian's reign last? Will you do the honor?
Yes.
Let's see, maybe. Is it long? 4. Okay, it's a
Very
fairly
good.
long reign.
Very good reign.
Maybe his mother managed to secure it a bit before.
Or Greta the spider.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe she was picked by the mother to be like, we need someone who can navigate. Because Fabian is
Maybe
reckless. I don't know if you know this about him. He's reckless. He's one of those like, party bro types.
I think honestly, it's more like he just met her and was like, you know what? Let's get married. It's like, what are the ramifications? No. I mean,
Whirlwind
whatever.
romance. My lord, she's a spider.
She's the Black Widow. She's killed 17 people.
That's also part of her name. It's like she has killed all of her spouses up until now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Still fine. What do I got to fear?
Kinda
I'm an Imperial son.
Yeah, the spider smiles with its mandibles. Yeah.
Divine God of the Empire.
Clicks lovingly at you.
I think it's even like his title might still just be Empress, because you're so used to it.
Okay. That's Fabian.
I don't
Okay.
think. You said unisex? No, but I mean, but all the verses and songs and hymns.
All the post
It
boxes.
all refers to Empress.
All the coins. It says it's going to be a mess,
Yeah. We don't like gendered speech, so. Imperial ruler is female by default.
We are beyond such considerations. Although there is still the imperial rule that you need to be born, so there is that to consider.
That's
But
true. That's true.
there are ways. Have you heard of our incredible biological technology?
You
Sort
have
of
to be
these
born.
sort of
You have to be born by an empress to be,
yes.
which doesn't happen now.
Well,
Mark is heir presumptive. I mean, I guess Greta is empress technically, but
You know,
It's this is
Fabian.
really all a problem
Listen,
for everyone.
no, listen. Fabian is all of his people. So when Greta gives birth, it is really him. You know,
Hmm.
it's
Okay.
symbolism.
She does it for
Yeah,
him in sort
exactly,
of
exactly.
a substantiated. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
In that moment, she becomes. You know.
Yeah. Right.
See, we can wrangle around these things easy.
Yeah. Some Byzantine bullshit. As always.
Well, it was just ask the.
Yeah. The grand midwife.
I mean, I'm for that. We gotta definitely weave in grand midwife into.
All right. Well, let's see what the first event is.
Goodness gracious, yes.
6-3. We have a source of ancient wisdom is discovered on distant planets. Its secrets have laid undiscovered for millennia. What must be done to ensure its safety?
We enter a golden age.
What wisdom is it?
Glory, incredible glory. What is?
What wisdom is it? Ancient wisdom. What would lead us into a golden age from here?
It's a good question.
Like, is it like a way to shackle Titan? A way to
Yeah,
introduce like laws for?
could be. We discover Asimov's law of robotics. Maybe that's it. Maybe it is. Maybe it is like, yeah, I like the idea of shackling Titan to get like, some tension in there.
Yeah, he could still free himself somehow, but
Maybe. I mean, he would work on it, certainly. The ancient wisdom of what? Like, what would allow that?
well, I think the recklessness can play into it.
Yeah.
Like he
I
just
think so.
jumps into some crap, like not knowing what it is, and then maybe it's from the old Admiral team. Remember they became spaceships.
Oh, yeah, maybe there's something left. Maybe there's an ancient Hulk or something flying out there of Grand
Yeah.
Admiral, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
That is like face on the front of it. he's the one who
Crashed into a planet.
yeah.
We need to go there and like get him up, and then he can be basically installed into the system as
Well, he was
as like
flesh.
the
That
custodian.
was like the weird thing. Like they were part flesh, weren't they? Like there was some sort of brain in there, right?
Yeah, and like weird lungs and such. But
Yeah. I like that. Well, let's find out his name.
like custodial AI to sort of
Yeah.
to counterbalance the Titan, so that they always have to agree or something like that.
Yeah.
Only if both of them assent to an action can it be taken. It is inefficient,
What was his name? The Admiral.
Fabio.
Fabio.
Yeah, he was the first generation.
All right.
That is long ago.
It is ancient. Confirmed. An incredible discovery is made. Is made as the wreckage of Grand Admiral Fabio, the half machine, half flesh leader of the old Empire fleets.
What must be done to ensure its safety? rapid integration into the
Mhm.
network, using localized what do you call them, foremen.
Mhm.
The Emperor Marcus integrates Fabio into the sort of a Titan system.
Such a terrible relic of the past. But Fabio, being mm, very excited sounds so plebeian. But okay.
Waiting for nothing.
Yeah. But Fabio, heedless of
Heating the moment.
such cowardice, seizes seizes the moment and boards the derelict. He is amazed to find still the working brain. Like there's something in there, right? There's something.
Yeah.
Um.
Consciousness.
Still the living consciousness of the old cyborg commander in there. Mark the break. Having grown weary of Titan's growing influence and ambition, and expecting that proper control of Titan might be impossible on his own, Fabian the second quickly moves to integrate Admiral Fabio into Titan. So what's the result of this integration? That actual control is established?
Shared, I think, between the Fabio, the custodian, and Titan, the Warmind. So I think it's less control, more like a
Thus, the mind of the ancient custodian manages to moderate the, what do we call him again? The Warmind.
Yeah.
Warmind.
Him is Titan.
Moderate. Making Titan viable. In the Emperor's control.
Yeah. Because now Fabio's there. What else does he got to do but listen to Fabian, his father? Wait, yeah.
Yes. All right. So this with Titan now able to bend his incredible AI mind to other things than just war. Startling developments emerge to the benefit of society and its people, not just the war effort, right? This leads us into a golden age. We were able to harness the resources of Titan for other things.
I mean, he was made for one purpose and has been doing that, but the enemy left.
Yeah.
And he was assembling a fleet to go after them.
Yeah.
You know, but like,
Oh yeah, there was like a huge fleet being built. I constructed an intergalactic star cannon that will fire into space.
dismantle the Gaia worlds of. Star cannon. Burn the galaxy.
The real ancient Hulk is the streamer. Excuse me, Griffith. Fuck you.
What?
Griffith said, the real ancient Hulk is the streamer. Shots fired.
No. But you're getting to an age now where it doesn't hit as much, right?
Hey. so says Obadiah Griffith, yes. Oh. All right, thanks for that, Griffith. That's very nice of you to say. I'll get you someday. Oh, all right, Golden Age.
Golden Age, and at the first event, like
pretty incredible.
Fabian, maybe you are going to change the succession laws after all.
That'd be something.
Well, I think it's your turn to roll and see what comes up.
All right.
Golden Age tables.
See if we can go straight into a fall.
Instant fall, yeah.
Just
terrible idea.
It turns out horrible.
Yeah. Fabio sucks.
I might 6-4. Yeah. These are
the
dangerous.
Empire radically expands its borders into previously unauthorized star systems. Who should be placed in charge of overseeing the colonization of these distant worlds? Do we know they can be trusted? We begin to rise again.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah. I'm just staring at this now. We were in Golden for 1.
Yeah. This happened to us once before.
Oh.
Okay, well, okay, so with this new integration of Titan, we can just expand rapidly. Like there's no limits, right?
Yeah.
We just go.
Yeah.
And who do we put in charge? We reckless. I think we just do the old thing. Put our siblings in charge.
Siblings in charge. Greta.
Constantine, Sandro, Leopold, pick a direction. It's all yours.
It's all yours. Out. Go. Do we all give them little forks of Titan to take with them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right.
Titan forks.
On a great path of rapid expansion.
Call them the Olympians. One from Titans.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
There, good work.
It'll give a little bit of personality.
Yeah. All the siblings of Fabian are given their own expansion fleets with forks created of Titan to help oversee and guide efforts. These new branches, expansions,
entities, versions.
Branches are called Olympians. And they set out with great speed and power to grow the Imperial domain. We begin rise.
The thing where we sort of whenever we get news, it's already like delayed.
Yes.
By how quickly it moves forward, you know.
Yeah, I mean, incredible.
Such incredible power. We cannot be stopped.
It cannot be stopped.
I'll roll an event. What happens?
Please send us into
6-4.
Golden Age again. It's golden.
Again.
It's Golden Age.
Impressed, or afraid. Several independent statesmen swear allegiance to the Emperor.
Yes.
Move into Golden Age. So
What the fuck is happening, Manaki?
the remnants of the old empire. Remember we left behind like a bunch of
Oh
warlords
yeah.
and stuff?
Yes.
We just expand over them
We just come blazing in.
and they bow, they kneel, like there's nothing there. We reintegrate them as we recolonize the old regions.
It is.
The old capital gets a big like the world is not there anymore, but there's a wormhole. But we build a space station
Uh-huh.
like in orbit of it,
Yeah.
harvesting its sort of
We call it the last
mental energy.
The old. It's the museum. It's a grand museum of what it was, and also harvesting place.
Tribute to the
Tribute to the
ancient empire.
ancient empire.
Man,
Oh.
Fabian, I imagine him having like a rapier for some reason. You know, rakish guy just going out doing a bunch of shit.
He's always depicted with like wind in his hair and the cape fluttering behind him.
An old sailing ship.
Yeah, looking
hanging out there,
looking towards the future.
Boundless horizons.
One hand is on a map or like a globe, and the other one is like pointing towards the apple of knowledge or something.
But is it safe to live around the wormhole that instantly appeared? Nothing is safe. The future belongs to those who dare.
Exactly. Who dares wins, says Fabian II.
Well, I mean, we can't argue with that now.
I would say it's very hard to argue with him at this point because he has single-handedly led us into a golden age and into a rise and then a golden age again. Yeah. As an advisor of the course, you just shake your head. You're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Go to the spiders. She's there. She's like, yeah, I knew this guy would.
She's clicking her mandibles very affectionately.
Yeah. All the spider children are there. Yeah. It's yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this might even be time to call him Fabian the Great, honestly.
Honestly, we're getting there for sure.
Amount of
seeing this rapid expansion, all neighboring, not all, but
the remnant systems of the old empire.
Yeah. Remnant systems of the old empire swears fealty. 2000. As we move to reclaim what once lost. The homecoming prodigal son embraces all into new golden age. Yeah, it is a time of upheaval. It's just rocketing back and forth. Imagine every year, your government declares a golden age. Yeah, or rise, or just
new. You have like the people with like a the national growth, whatever.
Yes,
like a straight line up.
Yep, it's a GDP. Is
like
just
we have to.
Yeah.
We use logarithmic scales now because it just. It's rapid. Like we can't contain it.
Yes.
It's just people can build things with nanomachines with their minds.
Yes.
Like all over the galaxy.
Yes.
Just innovation is going wild. Just people inventing, making things.
If we get Rise again, I don't know what I'll do.
We move to another galaxy.
Incredible.
Find a way to different dimensions.
The whole Milky Way is.
How is Fabian gonna die, Jonas? How is that gonna happen? He's gonna get choked on his food? Stupid like that? Space debris?
Space debris. He's so reckless. Got hit in the face by.
I mean, the moniker certainly makes it easy to integrate whatever. He's like, oh, fungus. Yeah, he ate it.
Should you eat the mushroom? Yeah.
What the hell? Everything I do works out anyway.
Whatever.
Okay, well, now you roll and see if you can get another 6-3-6-4-6-4.
All right.
See if we can get a 6 something.
See if we can get a 6. Let's go. A 2-2.
2-2.
Ah,
okay.
That's boring. Oh well.
The Emperor's spouse dies.
Oh.
Time of great grief across the Empire. Opportunity to forge new alliances? With who? Should we marry the cool? Oh. Well, Greta the Spider dies.
The time of mourning as Greta the Spider. She was instrumental in all of this, of course, moving in behind the scenes and intriguing.
Yeah.
Bringing a way forward. Similar to Sword Horse, you know, her descriptions what would happen if they're not subjugated were so vivid that they simply couldn't refuse.
Yeah. Send Greta the Spider.
With a sword and a horse. And sort this out. Okay. A time of mourning comes as Greta the Spider, known for her vast intrigues, dies. Public manifestations, I can't spell but I don't care, of mourning is proclaimed for several years. The capital is draped with black silk, you know. Years. So yeah, do we marry someone else?
No, I don't think so.
Getting on in years, Fabian, well, he is reckless. Maybe he's not even there. Maybe he's out somewhere.
I don't know. I mean, I figure. I think he just remains widowed for now.
All right.
Doesn't mean he doesn't date, but marriage is.
He's out there, but he's been married for so long. You know, it's difficult to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah. And then he perishes.
Yes. And how does he?
Accomplished, well made. He, 2-1, dies in his sleep.
For once in his life, he died peacefully. You know, like he was so reckless all of his life. He just died in his sleep.
His relentless energy finally ran out.
Yeah, having steered
602.
yes. Russenhosen, in a frankly shockingly efficient way, for so many years, Fabian II dies peacefully in his sleep. This is the only peaceful death we've had so far.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a... I mean damn, right?
Holy crap.
What a life. Just...
Golden Age rise, Golden Age. We have House of Furstenhosen spans the stars once more.
Yeah, greater than ever before.
Greater than ever before.
And with far less problems.
Far less problems.
The Star Alliance is gone, the remnants fled. You have... I mean... The cool need to get a good wash down, but what are they compared to what our power is now?
Yeah, we have the Olympians, but they're doing good. They're doing great. They're these. We
need to discover the webway and make some Primarchs or something, you know.
Yeah. Primarchs, that's the next step. Truly, like all children who are not in line become a Primarch.
It's sent out.
Yes.
With a legion of 10,000.
Yes.
Okay. Soldiers.
What time is it? I can probably do one more.
Right, we'll start on Marcus.
All right. Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus.
Here, Marcus the First. Given that there really aren't any other Marcuses. I rolled the death, so do you want to roll the moniker and get something amazing? The absolute failure.
Remember
World
Marcus?
burner.
World burner. That would be pretty good.
Impaler. Yeah.
1-4.
Suddenly absolutely mad. 1-4 is the ill-advised.
The ill-advised. How could you possibly screw this up? Well, let's find out.
Well, by listening to people who are bad
Yeah.
at giving advice. They learned from Fabian the Reckless
Yeah.
the wrong lesson of,
Yeah.
well, what could it hurt? Just do it.
Oh, isn't this
It's
so?
all fine.
Isn't this so typical for how these things usually go in history, though?
Yeah.
You have like one ruler who like is just accomplishes incredible things, and then they're
Absolutely, completely
idiot of a
disappointing.
yeah idiot of a child takes over, just ruins everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who is Marcus the ill-advised married to? Someone who is very bad match, probably.
5-5.
5.
He's married to a distant cousin known for military prowess. Okay.
Incredibly boring.
Distant cousin, so.
One of the Olympians, probably.
Yeah. What's the name of her? Lorene.
Lorene, the militaristic distant cousin. Okay.
The militarist. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
fair enough.
Right, that's what happens there. How much issue do they have? Let's see if they have any kids. 7.
Minus.
So maybe few.
2.
2, so 5. Plenty.
Plenty of kids.
Plenty of kids. Now let's see if it's if succession will be one of the issues we have to deal with. 1 girl.
1 girl.
The second born. So
That was the question. Have we changed succession? We didn't detail that we did. So it might be that the old laws are still in effect here, making the girl the heir. I guess events can change that down the line here. He is ill-advised after all.
Yeah.
But with the old rules in place, she would be the heir apparent.
I'm gonna mark both of them because I think there's probably there's a conflict there.
All right.
Given we now had 2 generations and one of them was Fabian, it's fucking amazing.
It's difficult to argue with that. Yeah.
The whole like ladies can't be rulers, or
Mm-hmm.
men can't be rulers is becoming far more difficult to argue. But maybe
Marcus ill-advised.
Marcus will show
Simple.
why.
How many events? He has 5 events.
Long reign.
Long reign of ill-advised.
Generally bad decisions.
Takes a while to ruin all of this.
Yeah. I don't know how he could really. What decisions can he make anymore? It's just... Let's see what he can make. Oh, what happens? We have 5-6. Advisors is just building a vast new city in the heart of the empire.
Hey!
Honoring the emperor and their ancestors. Would this really support or be an unnecessary benefit? Well, his advices are bad. So,
famously.
I guess he should do it, even though it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So what do they want? They want to build
Vast new city.
a new city in the heart of the empire, which is now where there used to be other planets that were harvested because we live in space.
Yes.
They want to build like a Fabian world or something.
Fabianville.
Yeah.
Metropolis of
And
Fabian.
it's just a massive drain on resources.
Fabianburg.
Yeah. New
Fabiangrad.
New Bremerhaven.
Yeah, new Bremerhaven. Or Fabiangrad, you know.
Fabianstad.
Yeah, Fabianstad.
Fabianberg.
Fabianstad, Fabiangrad.
Yeah, of course Marcus agrees.
I mean, yes. He's ill-advised after all.
It's bad advice, and he takes it. So.
Yes. All of these incredible resources. Let's build a vanity
I
project.
think Marcus. I think generally because he's ill-advised, I think he has to be convinced of the bad plans. So I think at first he's against, but they convince him that it's a good idea, and it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
And his failure is just that he keeps being convinced by these guys to do dumb shit.
To celebrate the incredible achievements of House Wilson,
Should build him a whole planet.
it is proposed that a vast and glorious new capital? Was it capital or just a city?
No, I think it'd be a necropolis. I like the idea of that.
Okay. um,
A tomb spanning a whole city.
a two
for your
world,
father.
yeah. This part city, part necropolis would honor all the greatest ancestors of the house, argues the advisors. We like force move people there to live there once it's done.
I think it's a boondoggle, right?
Oh, no one wants to be there. Yeah, okay.
Well, do you? What would you do there?
I mean, you would go there and just bask in the glory, really.
Yeah, and then what? I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, and they want to build it just like at the disassembled planets, and like you don't really want to live there because your bones break. It's like really hard. They built a new planet out of metal, so it's like incredibly dense, and the crush is the central part of it.
Uh-huh.
You know, like we built it from the bottom up. Start with a hard metal core, and then layer and layer and layer of chamber. Oh no, gravity begins to work on it. That's terrible. We have to add more power, pistons, and energy that can keep it fighting its own gravity. You know, it just doesn't work.
So you think basically you envision this as being a huge pyramid-shaped hotel in central North Korea. Just this empty edifice that no one is in, and it's just a ruin.
Well, they're continuously building on it, but problems keep appearing due to just like bits of mismanagement, and they have the AI working there, but it just takes a lot of brain power to solve these unnecessary problems because someone has the idea of a statue so high it can reach a moon to grasp it with its hand.
Yes,
actually. And someone's like, but that actually doesn't work orbitally. It collapses upon itself. Like, no, we can do it. Why? You know, did Fabian teach us anything? It is to just do and not ask questions, and then it inevitably collapses, and it has to be rebuilt. And
okay, so the vanity project is certainly grand, but drains a lot of resources, and the constant problems and bad management does sow some dissent among the citizens of the empire.
it's so hard for him to live up to.
Yeah, like what do you do? You know, how can you?
You always be the lesser.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah. But you can at least spend your time building a colossal museum to how awesome your dad was.
Yeah, again, not unheard of in history that this is what happens. Emperors do like statues. Look at Turkmenbashi in Turkmenistan. So many statues. Alright, next event. Did you roll the last one or did I?
I did.
Okay, I will go. Or 3.
Leader of a growing religious group
yeah.
declares the Emperor to be a living god. I think they declare Emperor Fabian to be the living god.
But he's not living.
No, that's true. Well, maybe they suggest that, maybe he should be. Maybe Marcus should have
We can
been
rebuild
brought
him. We have
to
the
the
technology.
face. Well, I mean, we used to adapt our imperial line to the look of their predecessors.
Yes.
Maybe it's time to restart that process. Marcus could be like.
We have fashioned this flesh mask.
He could be like your father a bit more. We could be inspired by him. If I say this would greatly please the people who are now sad about the whole failure of the other project. So yes. surely, just acting and doing things more like Fabian would be considered grand. You should wear a rapier. You ever thought about taking up sailing?
Take his father's rapier. Ugh. I like it. How to write it? Leader of a growing religious group declares.
Because the Empire is we already have a divine cult, right? So
there has been in the background, hasn't been that active, in recent years, but yes, there's always close at hand the divinity,
Yeah, they declare that they wish to see the divine emperor, like the great times in the past when the empire had an undying empress passed down from generations. Maybe now it's time to have that repeated, which also causes a succession problem because the Emperor Fabian was a guy.
Yeah.
So if you have a divine eternal emperor, then how's his daughter gonna inherit?
Yes. And still political dissidents. Marcus is advised that looking like and acting like his great father might be the key to success. With the growing religious fervor of the almost forgotten but now resurgent imperial what are they called, the first ones that declared this? Is it the same cult or did they die with the black hole?
I think they died with the black hole, most of them.
With the growing religious fervor, with the growing devotion.
Yeah, devotion. Lionized?
Yeah, she's like glorified.
Right, sure.
Didn't know that. Yeah, lionized. With the growing devotion of imperial citizens, and their claimed love, devotion, imperial citizens, and constant proclaimed love. Oh, how to go from here? Having a writer's block.
Love. Advisors suggest that Marcus, at the time not named the ill-advised, that Emperor Marcus adopt the dress and manners of Fabian and redeclare the ideal of the eternal emperor. Marcus, after much convincing, we'll agree to this. I don't think he's super into it.
Enly. It's a difficult word. Probably. Alright. We're falling back in our old habits.
Yeah. Well, they think it'd be great because they. What if? I mean,
you can't argue with Fabian, really.
the thing is, they gave Fabian tons of terrible advice, and he took it, and it worked out great. And now it doesn't work anymore.
They don't know why.
What's that? What would be the harm in eating that mushroom, my emperor? And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I should eat that mushroom. It did. It was like, it's a new penicillin.
Just happens.
And then yeah. You're like, how? Okay, well, fair enough.
3-2. Our spies made it known that opportunity to assassinate the leader of a foreign power will soon arise. Should we take this opportunity?
Who is the foreign power? One of the aliens, or is it the remnant fleet?
Remnant fleet is like lost beyond the rim. I don't know where we are with those.
Yeah. So I guess we could assassinate the leader of the Cool, which I guess the advisors think would be a great idea, because, I mean...
Why would they think that?
I don't know. They're bad. They're bad advisors. It's bad advice.
Oh.
We should obviously antagonize, like...
I mean, I guess we have...
the other technological...
I guess the Cool have sort of fallen out of favor. I don't think they're very integrated into our society anymore, like with the whole of
They
the
never
old
were,
empire.
like, fully integrated. They're always like an ally vassal state sort of thing. Working with technology.
Oh, well...
I mean, what would be the worst possible foreign leader to assassinate?
We don't have that many around unless we make up one.
No. We have the Axians. The...
They're still just sort of locked in their weird tanks.
Yeah.
The starfish people.
We don't know who the leader of them is.
No. Still haven't found their homeworld, really.
Yeah, I think the advisors, they would like to make Marcus more. He needs a moniker, right? And why not conqueror?
Yes,
he needs to display his tactical and his great military mind. So perhaps it's time to instigate something by assassinating the leader of the Cool.
Yeah, that would open them up for conquest.
Yeah.
Or arguing that Marcus, like
who although he has been an ally to us and a friend, a personal friend,
well,
he's
not us.
he's just so angry all the time. He looks so angry, and so
arguing
in order to display, so that
the advisors put forth a plan to make him a great conqueror. Achieve this. We must assassinate a foreign leader and then hack them. Take their territory. Since there currently are few impressive enough targets, the advisors have decided that the Cool, with their permanent ugly frowns, are the perfect target.
yeah,
Such sour looking aliens would be perfect to paint as a nefarious enemy. Never mind the fact that they had been stalwart allies in the past.
it's
The very Machiavellian, Clausewitzian approach to politics here.
And here's the thing about the Cool, right? They have just not been expanding. They have their like core area, and they've just been in there developing. We know that they're technologically strong, like that's their strong point, right? We gave them biotechnology, but they're just doing their own. They don't use AI. So we don't really know what they've been doing. Sort of.
No, we
They could
haven't.
have lasers. We don't know. For all we know, they could have teleported that big black hole into our land.
Listen, we haven't heard. No one has really thought of them since the black hole incident.
Pretty much.
Who knows what they're up to?
Now we'll conquer them so that we can become great conquerors. It's all about being an emperor. It's all about amassing great deeds, such as building a vanity sort of tomb planet and being exactly like your father and conquering a previous ally. It's all gonna make him seem just like the best. It's about securing a legacy, Let's see what else they come up with. 4-4. Rumors are spread that the Emperor's heirs are not their own.
Oh.
How should those who spread these rumors be dealt with? Are they true? Maybe Valentin and Carolyn and Noah and Foy and Emmanuel. Maybe has Lorene been cheating on us? Is he?
She is.
Who spreads these rumors?
I'll spread the rumors.
The advisors.
I would be ill-advised. Certainly.
Lorene argues against her plan to invade the Cool, and so they say, well, maybe she's a slut who has slept with a bunch of other guys, and definitely your kids might not be yours. After all, she could just edit their DNA to look like it anyway.
That would be ill-advised.
How could you be sure?
But almost like comically so.
You have to investigate whether your wife
rename her Lorena the militarist slut. Many a ship parked in her hangar, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I heard that Fabio, the ancient spaceship, he has too much influence over the Emperor. And his voice has to be silent. It's basically like a court of eunuchs we have made.
Yeah, basically.
He's terrible. Okay, well, so this happens. There's a big question of legitimacy.
Yeah.
And I guess it comes from the fact that Marcus, I mean, with an empress, you can be fairly sure.
Yes. Yes.
But with an emperor, it's like, well,
who knows? And spreading that the children of Marcus not really his.
Which would ruin the imperial line.
It would for sure.
We can't do genetic testing because that can just be edited.
Yep. How should these who spread the rumors be dealt with? It depends on who's spreading them, certainly. I assume the rumors are clamped down on hard. But
you'd think.
But
right?
if the court of eunuchs is spreading them,
what would be the bad advice when you hear like oh yeah, people are talking about maybe Valentin, Carolyn, no, maybe some of them are not yours.
What would be a bad idea?
What's the bad idea?
I mean, honestly, a bad idea is to just forbid anyone from saying it and then murdering anyone who says otherwise. Just brutal
is that the bad idea?
It's certainly a bad idea. I don't know if it's the worst idea.
I feel like the worst idea because the worst idea would be if Marcus begins to investigate it, wouldn't it? Like give real credence to it.
Yeah.
And I think it's even worse than that. I think because we can't do genetic testing, I think the eunuchs say, well, Marcus, we just do aptitude tests to see who best befits the actions of previous emperors instead of a Dalai Lama finding.
Yeah, exactly.
Scheme.
Tibetan
Which
Lama
of these
thing.
cups speaks more to you, my lord? Which of these if you were to choose a path to walk down this road, which side would you walk upon? Oh well, that's very interesting. Because you are the, and if any of them fail, then you know at least that Lorene has been unfaithful to you.
Wow.
Because then that's the only way to be sure is to test the aptitude of all the children. which of course will take long procedures and be difficult because it's a completely bogus idea. But to someone who believes the imperial actions are divine and therefore always correct, it might seem to follow the divine spark in their
However,
actions. And
there is a brilliant solution to this problem. As the Emperor is a living god, it follows that so should his children be. If any child is divine, such things can be ascertained by a series of arcane aptitude tests. Formulated by the cult of the Emperor and his eunuch council.
if it is a god, it floats in water.
Yeah, so of course,
Not a god.
Of course. A god should survive being shot into space. Let's find out.
Well, they were all Fells. Well,
the militaristic
yes,
slut indeed.
I think this is heavily protested by his wife. Yes. I think she is very unhappy with this. After all, she'll say she's a distant cousin. Like you know, it's like, what is this? If divine blood runs, then she has it too. Damn it. Yeah, she's not happy. No one. I mean, no one is happy. This is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
It only comes up with aristocratic sort of lick spittles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heatedly protested by Loreen and many other prominent parties. What are you doing?
Yeah. Just. Well, let's see what the next thing he does is. What's the next?
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see if the children come through. The test or not.
Yeah.
We'll see it on the other side, I suppose. All right, event 5. I shall roll a 3-2. And more assassinations.
And no assassinations.
We didn't.
Well, we killed the leader of the Cool,
but we didn't really capitalize on it because all of this secession madness happened. So
now while the aptitude tests are happening,
yes,
the Cool have gathered the stuff and gathered a new leader.
Yeah, so we just assassinate him.
We can kill him again to basically do the other plan that we didn't have time to do.
Yeah.
So we will basically just do it again.
Yeah. And all the hustle and the bustle of the aptitude test. Dude slash slut affair. The invasion of the Cool was sadly forgotten about as the imperial court was rocked by the previous scandal. The Cool had during this time elected a new leader whom was promptly assassinated again. Now, surely the time for the great conquest of Marcus is at hand, and his glorious legacy was to be secured. Sadly,
Then he dies.
This is dead
Because
sad. He
frankly,
died.
someone has had enough.
Someone has fucking had it out.
I presume.
Let's see what happened. You
Let's
can roll.
see. 2-4. My own hand.
He has had enough.
Oh boy.
He could never live up.
No. Okay,
He
well,
could never live up to it.
we get you +1. So instability increases. As the Divine Emperor, who is never wrong, decides to kill the Divine Emperor.
Yep.
Which, like he looks at his wife who hates him,
Yep.
and his kids who's like been marginalized, and you know he looks around and he says, I am feeling rather lonely and distraught. And well, my lord, you always have us. We will always be here to help you.
And they're not only
trust us to make the my lord.
yeah, so they have these like imperial China court hats, you know.
You are a great conqueror.
Everyone is a bit pudgy. Their teeth are blackened because that's the style.
Yeah.
You know.
Great lord, my lord.
And they have those.
And he's like, oh.
They have a
boy.
fan that they hold up before their mouth so you can't see them smile.
Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong?
Terrible reign and string of failures.
I think he kills himself with his father's rapier that he had to wear.
His life by using his great father's rapier.
This would be attributed as the last great act of Fabian.
Yep. Killed the incompetent.
Get rid of Marcus.
Again, very historic. I feel we have kept close to history how it usually went.
Yeah. What an ass.
Jesus.
Well, the thing is, just don't listen to your dumb advisors. That's that's the lesson here. Because again, he didn't actually make these. He was convinced by them.
Yeah.
That's what he's like. Well, they're very highly schooled. I mean, who am I to know? How can I argue with them? If they think it's the right choice. Then...
Turns out Greta the Spider did not vent these people enough.
Yeah. Too many of them hung around the successful people, coasting on Fabian's success, and now.
We'll see if the air cleans this out next time.
Yeah, and we get it to send on who?
Yes, that's also
Valentina Carolyn.
Hmm.
Because I'm not sure if the succession lines have held.
No, I'm not sure either.
I mean, what would the advisors have said?
Oh god. Oh.
What would they have suggested to do?
Oh,
baby, we've split the empire in two, and we have two even ones with claims to the other halves. Split the armies in two and just delineated on a line on a map with no regard for the individual realms that split between.
I have brought my ruler.
Do it with threes and make them lines like a straight down, from top to bottom.
Very efficient way to draw a map, my lord.
So easy.
It's very easy, yes. Yeah. Oh.
What could go wrong?
God.
What a golden age.
What a golden age. It has been a mixed bag for the golden age, to say the least.
Yeah. We had a bit of a bad streak there with really ever since Lena the Kind's daughter Helena refused to inherit.
Yeah.
And it passed to Leah and Isabel and so on. It's been pretty bad, but now I feel like with Fabian here, we had a new line, and then Marcus probably never lived up to his potential.
No, I would say so.
He could probably have done things differently if he weren't badly advised.
Yep.
But well, going places, huh? I didn't think we would have it happen, but yeah, we're in the golden age.
Yep. We are in the golden age. What a golden age it is.
Yeah, coasting on the advancements that were done.
Oh yes.
Previous times.
Like most golden ages.
Yeah, flopping around, doing useless garbage for 100 years.
But at least any decade now, the Necropolis world will be, finished.
Any decade.
Yes.
And the cool will surely not have
For the second time.
heard of the
Assassinate.
second assassination of their rulers.
Yeah.
By who, do they wonder? Well, by the nation that surrounds them on all fronts, all sides around them. You know, I would say they maybe a little bit pissed about this whole thing.
We'll find out next time how pissed they are, I suppose. But yes. Alright. Thanks, people, for watching. It was fun. I'll stop the recording here. We will catch you again next week. Yeah. Hope you have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye.